So we've been working for 20 minutes and John is already heading back into the house to have another break. He's so bone idle, this lad.
They know you lie. They know you lie.
Who lies, John?
You.
I don't believe this Jaguar strip down took us 2 months to do, did it?
No, not quite.
Tell the people.
I'll walk and talk.
Alright Gavin, since we got some quiet in the workshop, why don't you tell us what we're doing today?
So today we're working on the engine test stand for the V6 jack.
Okay, so this is to what? Keep the engine off the floor while we're working on it?
Basically, we're going to mount the engine to the test stand. We can then get the engine running on its standard ECU, make sure everything works, no oil leaks, no water leaks, everything works fine.
Okay.
We can then get our Megasquirt ECU, wire that up, get that running, which is going to be a task in itself. And then once all that's working, we can turbo it and get it running again.
Nice, I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun, isn't it?
An engine running with no exhaust and no baffling whatsoever.
It'll have maybe that much exhaust on it, so.
Yeah.
There's John in background cleaning up. I'm Gav. And today we've got our engine test stand half completed. I've been doing a lot of this down at work in my own time, but I thought it's time we bring it up to the garage and start cracking on with it. So the basic idea is the engine mounts will mount to these 2 posts here. We've got some laser cut plates to sit on there. The bell housing will bolt into these holes here. We've got another piece to mount across it. And we've got adjustable feet. So there'll be casters on there. It'll slide out to increase the stability of the stand. So today we're just going to finish off our feet. We're going to mount our engine mounts and hopefully get the engine mounted to it today.
So just real quick, John. What just happened? Because the camera wasn't functioning.
Oh, okay, so there is oil in it. Me being naive, thinking it'd be nice and easy. But in actual fact, if there's oil in that bit,
That means there's oil in there. So the plan of action is to drain it.
the plan of action is to take it off now.
Without
Thinking,
draining?
I'm going to put these bolts, some of these bolts back in, take the bell housing off and reassess it because I'm doing a bit of guesswork and that's never good.
Alright, John. Go. Explain stuff.
Right, so we've had to take the gearbox off the engine.
We
The way-
did have footage of that, but due to technical difficulties.
Yeah, due to cameraman. The engine stand should and will bolt onto this flange. And I was naive to think I could undo these bolts and it had just come apart. The reality is that I've got to take all this apart and physically take the gearbox out of the bell housing. So all the shaft comes out. So there's going to be a bit of work involved, and also got to make sure that it goes back together, let it come apart. But we need to do it because we need the starter motor on the flywheel in order to run the engine. So we need to plan around that, and we need to have a look at the instruction manual just suss out how it all comes apart, but we'll get there.
And as we noted earlier in the missing footage, there's oil in that.
Yeah, there is oil in that. It's confirmed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Why would it done that?
Is it?
Because that's the diameter to that. I'll have to get some spacers. I'll have to put some washers. Well, once there's some weight on it, it won't rock,
No, well,
basically.
where's wherever.
Once there's weight on it. You want it on?
Can we push you around?
Yeah, actually. Quite easy to move you. And you weigh what, 200 kilos? 300 kilos?
Dude, I don't weigh 200 kilos. Give the guy a break. Jesus Christ, dude.
Granted, that is like the ultimate, like, go a car park ride. Just getting towed by a car.
Yeah, until one wheel catches on like a pebble and
Hang on.
break your face in.
Hang on, get back on it.
Don't kill me.
Are you ready?
Right, we've got to move this wire out of the
Let
way
it
and
go
just
around.
give him a couple of spins.
Right.
Why is that just real easy to move in there?
Yeah. Big wheels.
Well, Gav, it's your engine, Frey. Do you want to say a few words?
Fucking hell, it works. Just a little bit close to getting the engine on our test stand today, but we've just got a few things to sort out first. The engine is all but ready apart from this once broken stud here, which we'll be extracting today using an extraction tool. We've managed to separate the bell housing from the gearbox, so once our bolt's been pulled out we can put the bell housing on and get all mounted up to our engine test stand. So let's get to it. Right guys, so as you can see, it's not really worked. It's a little bit blurry, but our hole, we've drilled our hole and the extractor tool is just spinning in it, so it's not actually getting any grip. So, new plan, forget about it for the time being, and we'll just throw our bell housing on now. Right guys, the bell housing is now back on, only held on by 4 bolts, but we should be able to manage with that. John's just
Reattaching one of the lifting straps.
Yep, as he said, and the plan is we will lift the engine up on the hoist, locate it on the new engine mounts we've made, lift it up again, and then mount our engine mounts to our stand, and from there we can work out where our bell housing bracket can be welded and drill holes for it. So off camera I've made these 2 brackets here. That will be securing our bell housing to our stand. It'll be locating on these 2 bolts here, and they'll be welded on just like this, or a bit more level than that really. So let's get them welded on.
Alright, Gav, real quick.
Yeah.
What's happening?
Well, we've tried starting the car, but it didn't work. It's thrown up a load of error messages, which,
We kind of expected.
yeah, as I said in an earlier video, we left this behind because it's molded into the steering column. Now, one of the errors is steering lock still on, so we're going to have to take this off to see if it'll disengage. So it's an electronic steering lock rather than, you know, your normal mechanical one.
Okay.
Yeah.
John's taken off the entire steering column.
Not the entire steering column, just top half.
What for?
Well,
Trying to bring as many sensors and problem-solving equipment home with you as possible.
no, well, like I said, that control module there, hanging underneath the steering wheel, it's actually moulded into the column. Now the easiest way to take that with us is if we take this half of the steering column off with us as well. Hey.
Let's go.
Is that it, John? Is that all we were doing?
That's it, that's all we want. We hope that that is the last piece of the puzzle, but we'll have to wait and see. We'll have to wait and see. Either that's the problem or something really stupid and simple is the problem.
Oh, John, you've got a throttle body. Did you get anything that from me? Is that mechanical?
What?
Throttle body.
That's not a problem.
What is it?
It's an airflow. Right, let's go.
I thought you were hiding something from me then.
Is that the uneducated part of the Engineering Chronicles coming out in you, Gavin?
Well, they're quite identical.
Oh, okay.
They're same. They are.
Shut up.
Shut the fuck up, John Master.
You don't know what he's talking about.
That is a dual mass flywheel, just so people can visualise it. There's a mechanism inside there and it lets it twist, so that's the normal flywheel. The clutch goes onto here, and that flex is to make it nice and smooth and nice and quiet. A solid flywheel, it's all one piece, and that mechanism that dampens it, that wears out, and that costs about 400 quid, or probably more actually, but a standard flywheel doesn't cost half the price of that. It's also heavier, but anyway.
Does that mean more durable? Or
Well, it'll last, it's got to last 10 years, well, 10 years, but it'll last long enough. Just racing cars now.
so, are you keeping it or are you getting rid of it?
Getting rid.